Hello everyone, welcome back to another Taekook one shot where Thang is a little and Jungkook is a daddy. So I hope you will love it. Little Thang caregiver Jungkook. Jungkook sat in his office typing something onto his computer when his secretary came through the door. Mr. Jeon Thang locked himself in the sixth floor bathroom and refuses to talk to anyone but you, the girl said, pushing her pretty, soft, short blonde hair behind his ears. Jungkook stood up. Mrs. Lee, for the 20th time. When will you start knocking before entering my office? Jungkook asked the girl to complete the sentence. Knock. I'm sorry, sir. I wouldn't let it happen again, she said, pushing her circle glasses up on her face. It's better not, or else you will be fired, Jungkook said as he began walking to where his boyfriend was apparently upset. He reached the bathroom, which was crowded with few of Thang's and Jungkook's friend trying to talk to him. Everyone out, Jungkook said, and everyone went silent before leaving, apart from Youngmin, Namjoon, and Hobi. They were stood beside Jungkook, and Jimin whispered in his ear, I'm pretty sure he slipped. Jimin whispered and others nodded before Jungkook requested them to leave the bathroom. Princess, what's wrong? Jungkook asked. His voice became soft. He heard quiet sobs coming from the locked stall. Princess, are you little? Jungkook asked. Daddy? Taetae, one daddy. Taeyang cried. Jungkook now knows his princess had slipped into his headspace. Princess, I need you to open the door for daddy, Jungkook said softly. Jungkook heard the door lock clicked before he went inside and saw his Taeyang crying on the toilet. Princess, Jungkook whispered before picking up Taeyong and holding him up by his thighs. Now tell daddy what's wrong, Jungkook said, pushing the little soft hair from his face. Taeyong didn't speak but only nudged his face into Jungkook's neck. Jungkook sighed before leaving the bathroom. People stared at a few with pure disgust. Jungkook noticed the stares and glared at the employees, who then quickly went back to work. He went into his office and placed his little on one of the couches. Taeyang whinnied as Jungkook walked towards his desk. Jungkook went into one of the drawers and pulled out a Pasi and Taethae. He walked back over to his princess and placed the Pasi in the little's mouth. He handed Taeyong the Taethae, which Taeyong held. Jungkook sat down beside Taeyong and pulled him into his lap. Now tell Dada what's wrong, Jungkook said as he played with Taeyong's hair calming the little. Minis make fun of Taethae. Taeyong mumbled, his pacifier still. Minis make fun of Taethae. Taeyong mumbled, his pacifier still in his mouth. Why were the minis making fun of you, princess? Jungkook asked. Cause Taethae little, Taeyong said, and And where are the minis? Jungkook asked. Down, Thang said, and Jungkook felt his blood boiled, knowing someone in his company had upset his precious princess. It is alright if Dada leave for a moment, princess, Jungkook asked his little Tata. Thang nodded and crawled off Jungkook. Jungkook stormed off his office, make sure he doesn't leave and no one goes in there, Jungkook said to his secretary before storming back to the 6th floor. He found Jimin and called him aside. Young, did you see someone talking to Taehyung before he ran to the bathroom? Jungkook asked the older. Yeah, those few guys there, Jimin said, pointing at a few men talking to each other. Jungkook thanked Jimin before walking over to the men. Good evening, Mr. Jeon, they greeted. Can I ask you what were you saying to Taehyung before he ran into the bathroom? Jungkook asked, putting his hands in his pockets. The four boys panicked. Just about work stuff, one of the men said. So you said nothing about, I don't know, him being a little? Jungkook asked, his voice deep and scary. That might have come up. Another said, and may I ask why you four were being bad towards him, calling him names? Jungkook asked. The four stayed silent. You are all fired. Jungkook said, what? That's ridiculous. We're getting fired because we upset your boyfriend, one of the men yelled. No, you being fired for one disreputed the workplace and two disrespecting a fellow co-worker. Jungkook replied, I want your desk cleared out by the end of the day, Jungkook said before leaving. Jungkook went back into his office and saw Taetae sitting on his desk. Dada, Taehyung called, happy to see his caregiver. Hello princess, what are you doing? Jungkook asked. Wanna play business? Taehyung said. Jungkook smiled. How about you sit on Dada's lap while Dada finishes his work and then we can go to the park, alright? Jungkook asked. Taehyung nodded excitedly. Jungkook picked Taetae little love before he sat down and placed him on his lap. Jungkook put his arms around Taehyung's armpit and he began typing on the computer. Taehyung came up with an idea and he grabbed a pen and piece of paper that were both on Jungkook's desk. With the little space that was empty between Jungkook's arm, Taehyung began drawing a picture on the piece of paper. After about 45 minutes, Jungkook and Taehyung had finished their work. Are you ready, princess? Jungkook asked the little. Taehyung nodded before hopping out of Jungkook's lap. Taetae made this for Dada, Taehyung said, handing Jungkook a drawing he had made for the two. It's beautiful. You are so talented, baby. Jungkook quit before walking from board and pinning up the picture along with a few others. Park thanks said. Jungkook smiled brightly at the love of his life. Come on, let's go, princess, Jungkook said, taking thanks hand in hand. He walked out of his office. I am leaving earlier. Feel free to take the rest of the day off, Jungkook said to his secretary, who smiled happily before thanking the man and bowing. Thang always put Jungkook's in a better mood. He really made Jungkook's life a lot better. So everyone, it was end of today. I'm so sorry for the voiceover because I had some problem in my eyes and it's really difficult to recite all the story while you have a problem in your eyes, but I had to do it and I'm so sorry for the noise also. Okay, so I will see you in the next one shot. Till then, take care safe, and you have any suggestions, so please tell me in the comment section. I'll try to do that. Okay, and so I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, take care safe and be happy and healthy. Bye.